What's happening, my friends? It's your girl, Perla Woods, Ollie Art, the whole thing with many names. Or you could call me Aliana, or you can call me Ollie, or you can call me Perla Woods. Whichever one floats your boat or is your cup of tea. Thank you for joining me on Perla's Playhouse, where I take you on the many life journeys and adventures of my life as an artist. So, I'm coming to do a check-in. It has been such an adventurous last couple days. So, as you can see, my setting has changed. I am no longer in Pennsylvania. I'm now in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm starting a new adventure. I am just about almost all the way settled in, but I have a few more things to do. We about there. I want to just share with you guys my last couple days. First things first, I'm so happy to be here in Baltimore. I'm doing a 3 months residency at Studio House, which is a program between the Contemporary Arts Network and Salt Eaters Foundation. During my time here, I'm going to be finishing one of my big solo projects. I'm going to be exploring a new project that I'll be starting pretty much after I finish a few of my ongoing projects. I'm also going to be planning a solo exhibit and installation, so I'm super excited to be here. I'm anticipating the growth that I'm going to experience while I'm out here in Maryland. Now, I can say I've already been experiencing some growth and some growing pains. To start my move journey, I experienced probably one of the worst experiences of my life. Now, I'm gonna explain it real quick. I hired some movers through U-Haul, and the company I hired was the wrong company to choose. First of all, their workers showed up to my apartment drunk. One of these men walked into my apartment and stumbled over. This mofo almost knocked me down. I had to help him up. His co-worker told him numerous times to sit down. He tried to bring some of my stuff down the steps. This man was falling over, and he just traumatized me, like literally traumatized me. Now, they definitely added to the adventure of my move, but they legit just caused me so much stress that they kind of like triggered a catalyst in my life. Okay, besides that, my move has been pretty chill and seamless, but they really did a number on me and my energy, y'all. Like, I've been trying to shake this shit. I couldn't shake it for a little while, and the fact that I'm still dealing with it because I'm trying to get a refund and they don't want to give me my full refund. So I'm like going through extra stress trying to get that shit settled. But I'm not going to let them affect my mood. But one thing that I've like really learned through this situation is that I need to treat myself better. Like, I need to stop settling for less than what I deserve. Like, you know, in my life, I've felt like I've always received the short end of the stick. And I've been tired of receiving the short fucking end of the stick. Like, I am legit tired of that shit. But it's nobody's blame but myself. Like, can't nobody fix this shit for me. Can't nobody, treat me better until I start treating myself better. So that's one thing that I've been learning through this experience. And there's even been other experiences that I've gone through that just prove that I just be settling. Like, I legit be settling. And it's mainly because I don't want to put in the work to cause any kind of stirrups that may be caused for me to receive what the fuck I really deserve. But, this experience is really teaching me, like, fuck that. If I gotta put in extra hard work in order for me get treated better, then you know what? That's what the fuck I'm gonna have to do. Fuck that shit. Anyways. I've also been experiencing, like, okay, y'all, last night I had some crazy ass dreams. I don't know what these dreams were supposed to mean and symbolize, but I'm gonna, do my little therapeutic writing session when I'm done with this and really, like, figure out what the fuck I'll explain one of my dreams. I had so many dreams last night. One of them, the first one that I remember, I was like in the middle of the street and there was this man. He was big, Caucasian. He was heavy set. It was me and him in the middle of the street and a tornado started to come towards us. Now, the tornado was like, you could project its movements and it was almost like if you showed your energy or if you made yourself aware that you were in the area, then the tornado was going to come after you, come in your direction. So I really had to just quiet my energy, quiet myself so that the tornado didn't come towards me. But this man, I think this man started to like come towards me. So I had to end up fighting this man, like punching him so that he could get away from me so that the tornado wouldn't come my way. And after that, we ended up in the hospital and I believe like the police was there and they were asking me questions and I tried to like not make it seem like I beat him up and put him in there, but it was like the tornado's fault. But there were also two of my friends in the hospital, but I don't really know why they were in there. But that was just one of the many dreams I had last night that just was very symbolic and I know had a meaning, and we're gonna figure this out. If you have any ideas as to what this dream may mean, leave me some feedback in the comment section. Let me know what you and if I come to the conclusion, then I'll come back and let you guys know, and I'll probably also share my other dreams too. I don't want to spend too much time on them. But anyways, I'm still working on my setup, so y'all will probably be seeing this setup change a little bit. Like I need a new arm for my microphone, so y'all bear with me as I'm getting my technical aspects down packed and in place during my move. So another thing I thought was interesting, and I'm gonna like take some time to dig into this right now. So while I was moving, I seen the number 92 a lot, and I looked up the symbolism earlier, but I didn't look into it too much. But the 92 angel number is symbolic of auspicious new beginnings. So that's mad ironic, right? Auspicious. What does auspicious mean? Auspicious means conducive to success, giving or being a sign of future success. I did not think that's what auspicious meant, but you know, if I have to go through these difficulties in order for me to gain more success in my life, then you know what, so be it. This shit ain't never came easy for me. I always had to go through a little bit of difficulties in order to get what I want, and you know what, it's okay, because the more that happens, the stronger I become, and the stronger I become, then the more these little hiccups don't faze me. I just become stronger enough to handle the shit. Some other things. So thanks to one of my roommates, which is also the founder of Salt Eaters Foundation and Studio House, and is why I'm here and was given this opportunity. She gave me this book. It's called Spirits of the Earth, Bobby Lake Tome. I started reading this last night, and it's about Native American symbols, and it's stories about like how nature is symbolic in our lives. And it's possible that the reason I had those dreams last night is because of this book that I started reading. Because a lot of times, I'm very impressionable. Like if I watch scary movies and I get addicted and like watch them all night, then my dreams will be mad wild. Or let's say I watch like tons of videos on astrology and space, which this happened before. I was just addicted to watching videos about space and planets. I watched it so much, like that shit started to reflect in my dreams, and I just started having wild, crazy ass dreams. But this book is really speaking to me because one of my new art projects that, or at least my theme of my art, and it's a theme that's popped up in my art in the past, but I'm choosing to be more intentional with using this as a theme, is how much nature really affects our lives. And to me, nature is everything, and everything is nature. I feel and believe that nature communicates with me directly, like through animals, through the weather, through insects, through coincidences, through just random experiences. I find my most peace when I'm out in nature, when I'm taking a walk outside, when I'm in the woods especially. So reading this and growing up, I didn't have a religion. I didn't have any spiritual practices that was taught to me or that was given to me to follow. So I've really been on a path to just finding what I believe in on my own. It's been quite the journey. It's been quite the adventure. Y'all know me. But, even though I've been on this journey of finding what I believe in for a long time, I learn new things and ways all the time. And recently I've come to, really have a firm foundation in what I believe in, but me choosing to connect with nature more is just giving me like a new meaning of life and just a new connection that I can tap into like in an instant, and it really helps me. So since I've started moving into studio house, which it's been 2 days, I have found 5 ladybugs. 5 ladybugs. I've put them under my microscope. I'll show y'all some pictures real quick right here. When stuff like this happens, like me finding 5 ladybugs so far, it has to be symbolic, right? Let's look up the ladybug symbolism. This book does have a list of meanings for different symbols and insects and animals, but a lot of them are kind of negative. So I don't really want to go completely off of the meanings in here, but they're still interesting to me. Like, I'm really enjoying reading the stories that people have gone through, or that this man has gone through in his life, and what they meant to him and what they told him. But let's look up ladybug symbolism. The meaning of ladybug centers around good fortune, true love, innocence, needing to make the right life choice, and happy resolutions. The meaning in this book, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I couldn't find it. Oh, it's right here. Wow, I literally just turned right to it. The sudden appearance of other kinds of bugs in nature, such as the ladybug in large mass, can forewarn us of hazardous fires. I'm not gonna claim that to be true. We're gonna go with the good luck, the fortune, making the right decisions and great resolutions. I've just been having, I've been having a lot of revelations, but they haven't been like the main revelations that I've had. Like, usually the revelations I have are just so mind-blowing and they just really like blow my mind. But the revelations I've been having recently are kind of more ideas than conclusions. Like, y'all know I talk, or you might not know, but I talk about love a lot, and love teaches me a lot of things too. What I've come to conclude in the past couple days about love, actually, I haven't had any conclusions, but my ideas about what I want when it comes to love and relationships are steadily changing. 1 hour, I want multiple partners. In another hour, I just want the perfect person. Now, I want both of these, okay? I want the perfect person for me, but I want to remain free to explore different connections and relationships. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship that's going to, try to lock me down to where I can't enjoy other people. And I feel like our relationships, like, this is where we get shit fucked up, when we get into a relationship and then we feel like the person that we're with, we own, and nobody else can enjoy their energy, their being. I don't agree with that at all. So that's just one thing I refuse to be in a relationship if it's going to cut me off from enjoying other people and other connections and relationships. Like, there's a billion people in this world. If you think that we're only supposed to connect deeply with one person in this world full of billions of people, that is a boring life to me, okay? I mean, you could choose to do that, but I choose to not do that. Another thing is like, if I find somebody, will they be okay with the fact that I'm turning into a rolling stone? Like, I've moved 4 times within the last year, and it's not me moving because I'm unstable. It's me moving because I've been presented and gifted with a perfect opportunity that came right on time. A couple years ago, and you could see in my videos, I was preparing myself, minimizing my lifestyle so that I could just pick up and leave. That wasn't even something that was like in my heart that I desired to do. It was like in the back of my being. And it still is in the back of my being for me to just explore and travel. Like I never knew that was a part of me, that was something that was going to fill me up. And it's very subtle within me, this fulfillment that I get from traveling and just being in different places and moving. Like, moving is a lot. Like, that shit is stressful, especially when you're like doing it on your own. And you're like not just moving to another city, but moving to another state. Like, that shit is a lot, and it is stressful. But I don't know, like being on the road, just when I was stressed earlier today dealing with these movers, I was just so out of my energy. Like, my energy was just so off. I was like, man, I want to take a ride right now. Like, I will get in the car and just fucking drive somewhere just so I can feel better. Like, that's what traveling has been for me. It's been therapy. You know, I do want the perfect person. I want the perfect partner. I want a romantic partner. It's sad and selfish because the reason I want one right now is so that I don't have to be by myself when I'm going through shit like this. Like, I enjoy being on my own. I enjoy, like, I need my alone time, but I don't want to be with somebody. Like, I wouldn't want to unload all this energy onto somebody, but I feel like I do want to, but I don't want to. Like, I wouldn't want to do that to somebody, like, out of compassion and empathy for another person. Like, but maybe just to have somebody to, you know, rub my back and be like, it's all good, baby. Lay my head on the shoulder. Damn, I'm getting chills talking about this. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get off this, finish. Like, so I set up my room, set up my studio space, which is downstairs where I'm gonna be creating, and I'm gonna really take this next 3 months to just like really step my shit up, elevate myself. I just feel like I have so much to fill. I feel like I have so much space to fill up with myself, with my energy. Like, yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like I have so much space to fill right now. Not right now, period. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for joining me. If you're still here listening to me talk and rant and vent, I appreciate you. Much love, peace, and blessings. Let me know what you think about this video, my experiences. If you enjoyed this, show me some love, send me some love, leave me some feedback, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Perla's Playhouse. Much love, chase your fears, and express yourself. Peace.